Welcome back to Tiffany did elaborate makeup for a video, and then from this distance it just kind of looks like smudges. I wrote problems under my eye.
This video was formed in front of a live ostrich.
I am so excited to review this album. I haven't done very many album reviews yet, but I think this is the most excited I've been to review an album. So let's just get right into it. On July 28th, Not a Toy released their debut album, Problems, and here are my thoughts on it. Before I share my pre-listen thoughts, I do want to share that in like the hour leading up to the album being released, I got to talk to Branson on TikTok Live. I got a little bit of it screen recorded. I got to ask him some of the questions I had written down in my notes, and he answered them for me, which is so nice because when I make these album reviews, sometimes I'll just openly ask questions and they never get answered. So that was neat. Probably the best experience I've had waiting for an album to be released. I kind of love and hate that they teased a majority of the songs on this album on TikTok, if not all of them. It's a good thing because I don't like being overwhelmed with all this new content, and it also helps me learn the words to the songs so I can cover them. I did tell Branson that I was gonna cover a majority of this album before I even heard it. Having those little bits where I know the words helps a little bit. But it also kind of sucks because I knew what all the songs kind of sounded like. You know, I wasn't presented with really anything new. I mean, I didn't know what the songs completely sounded like, but I don't know. So it's like a love-hate feeling. When Big Time Rush started dropping singles from their album Another Life, I avoided them like the plague. It was pretty easy because one, I knew the track list. Not a Toy did not announce the track list at the same time they announced the album. And two, it was like a week before the album came out. Not a Toy was teasing these songs for at least the past year. So I kind of thought they would either be standalone singles or songs that they were just kind of teasing and then never release. I'm looking at you, Cemetery Sun. I also didn't expect Bad Mood and Dementor to be on the album. I just kind of expected those to, like I said, be standalone singles. And also, they dropped Gutter Kid in between Bad Mood and Dementor, but that song is not on the album. Branson told me why, and I can't tell you guys about it. I don't even know if I should even be putting this in the video, so if you see this, sorry, Branson. Before I get into my thoughts on the songs, Branson said that you should listen to this album with headphones and listen from front to back, don't shuffle it, which is always how I listen to albums on the first listen. I would also recommend you listen in the dark because I think it adds to the experience, but if you decide to listen to this album on your own, please listen to Branson and listen with headphones and listen front to back. They teased this song on TikTok a while back. It was at the end of a tour vlog. And I was just like, oh my god, I love this song so much. When are they gonna drop it? So then when I saw that the album had a title track, I'm like, oh my god, like this has to be the song. And it is. When they dropped Say So, they tweeted, "Say So is out, now tell me about your problems." And I said, why do I have the feeling Problems is a song title? I was partially right. I don't know if this was done on purpose, but I think it's cool that they put the title of the song in brackets. So it's like, Problems is the album, and Problems is the song. I also predicted that this was the song from the album announcement video. I was right. I think I need to hear this song live. Not a Toy Come to Albany challenge? When I talked to Branson on TikTok Live, actually before I talked to him, he was like, what if I play a song for you guys? Like, what song do you guys want to hear? And I was like, title track, play the title track. And then at the very end, when I was about to leave and he was about to play a song, he was like, what song did you want to hear? Problems or Grown Folk Problems? And I was like, Problems. And he was like, oh, you want to hear the intro? It's just kind of an intro. And I'm like, it's an intro? I thought it was going to be like a short thing. It wasn't going to be the song that they teased in that tour vlog. But honestly, I don't consider it just an intro. It's the length of a full song. He said he considers it an intro because nothing repeats, but that's just an abnormal song format. That doesn't mean it's just an intro. I wrote in my notes twice, I'd rather be broke, more money, more problems. Can you tell what my favorite part of that song is? Grown folk problems. Blacked out, car keys. If you got money, don't call me. I'm so upset because I swore I made a TikTok. I was looking through my TikTok privates so I could save that video to put in this video. you know, singing that first part of Grown Folk Problems and being like, if they don't put it on the album. Not only is this song an absolute jam, but I love the meaning of it so much. They kind of use this song to describe the meaning of the whole album, and I feel like I should not relate to it as much as I do at 19 years old, but like, just for a quick example, I stayed up till midnight to listen to this album, and then I had to be at work for 10 in the morning, and it's like, I still feel like a kid, but I have to go to work and do adult stuff. Why did I say stuff like that? I feel like it doesn't help that a couple years of my life were kind of diluted, kind of rushed because of COVID. Because up here I still feel like I'm like 16, 17 years old, and here I am 19 years old. I have a job. I'm in college.
Don't play with loose, you'll get shot down quicker.
So with this song, I was kind of put off by the lyric, "She a meme queen," at first.
She a meme queen.
But it grew on me. This song was kind of hard for me to cover. I did cover it, but the verses are kind of like less singy and more speaky.
Bubblegum drip, double Cartier wrist with the champagne taste, face painted with the kiss.
But I feel like Branson's voice is just lower than mine, so I kind of sung it. She the queen bee, she a meme queen, got the real mean gleam. Like I like, it's kind of just speaking, but I still like upped it an octave kind of. Funny story, I didn't realize that the verses and the chorus were the same song, because when Nervous blew up on TikTok, I was like, okay, Book Talk and the Supernatural stands can have Nervous, and I can have whatever this song is. You were in my dream last night. And it was just the chorus of Nervous. This was the first Not a Toy song I've ever heard. It was not the first Not a Toy song I listened to. I think the first Not a Toy song I listened to was Demise, but Not a Toy came up on my TikTok For You page because they were opening for Cemetery Sun. That's probably not why they came up on my For You page, but that's what I connected the dots to. And I remember making a TikTok saying, this band is opening for my favorite band and it's on the West Coast, so I don't get to go. So I'm in a bad mood. Bad joke. Sorry. I don't know why I didn't cover this one. I feel like I should. I was actually almost put off of this band completely when I heard this song and Antidote, because in some parts Branson sounds a little bit like it gave me a little bit of an icky feeling, and then I remembered that he is not he is Branson.
I lied about doing better. I love it when you're jealous. I want you to think about me so that something could compel us to try. If you change your mind, got me draining from my energy, looking at you for remedy. You know we got that.
I know I already said this, but I have no clue why I didn't cover this song. It is so fun to sing. What is JOMO?
Bad habits built from JOMO.
Bad habits built from what? Is this gonna be a grayscale situation where I texted them to ask what "can't stop with speedballs" means? I think a lot of the circumstances that surrounded this song's release made me not listen to it as much. Cemetery Sun dropped Heart of Stone the same day, but I was also kind of in my big time rush era because it was like a couple weeks before the concert and I was getting excited to see them. I think after the past couple days of listening to it, it's definitely stuck with me more and I really want to cover it. It's just that I didn't listen to it enough to learn the words. I think the lyric, "Say so and I'll walk you all the way home, say so and I'll love you from a payphone, say so and I'll leave you alone," is so powerful, especially in this like day and age where men are kind of known for being creepy. Powerfulness of this lyric is the next line, "say so and I'll leave you alone." Like, I don't know, like, have you guys learned that I'm bad with words yet? I guess the fact that he's saying like, if you just let me know, I will back off, or I will love you. Just let me know. I just feel like, I don't know, very powerful. I think it's a very powerful song overall too. So I was digging through Not a Toy's TikTok to find a TikTok I put earlier in the video, and I found this one. Was Soul Slippin' supposed to be a single? Branson wants me to cover this one. I don't remember the exact conversation, but we talked about it on TikTok Live. And of course this isn't part of the small bit that I have screen recorded. He asked me like, which song are you excited to cover or something like that. And this was before I had heard the album, so I'm just like, I don't know, probably Soul Slippin' because that's the one you want me to cover. But realistically, it's either gonna be Bad Mood, Say So, or whatever other song I learned the words to first. I think this one will be fun to cover, but there are a lot of high notes in it, so it may be hard. This song is part of the reason that I don't love that they teased all the songs on this album on TikTok, because at work the past couple days, my brain would just go, how come every time that you're gone, I'm losing my grip, taking pieces of each other, borrow and steal. When you're not around, my only friend is whatever I've been sipping on. And then I didn't know the rest, so I would just play that on repeat in my brain. 2 songs on the album in brackets. Does it mean anything? Probably not. It does.
I love how much you're reading into it. That's so sick. Honestly, they're the 2 songs that just aren't complete songs. On Hold is it's an interlude that we took this verse from a different song that, like, it was so cool. We were like, this has to be on the album. And we found a creative way to kind of like work it into an interlude. You'll have to give that one a listen and let me know what you think of it once it drops here in like 15 minutes. But we basically like snuck a song on the album. And then Problems, the intro, we originally wrote that like acoustic guitar. I think it was on TJ's laptop, and then his laptop is gone. I can't remember what happened to it. It got like it got corrupted or something, and he didn't have anything backed up. We had a bounce of the intro, so we basically built the intro of Problems around this like flattened acoustic. There was like acoustic guitar and vocals that we don't have the session for, so we just like put the bounce into the song and then like built a new song off of it. So basically both the Problems and On Hold are both like Frankenstein of multiple other songs.
So Problems is like an intro and On Hold is like an interlude, so they kind of connect like that. I am very upset that this song is just an interlude, because this is another one of the songs where I just had playing over and over in my head at work.
Die with you.
If y'all could see the face I made when this song started, I was so confused. I was like, this is the same song they teased on TikTok?
I remember thinking how much you mean to you. If I made a promise to die with you. A couple months passed by since I felt your sunshine. Kissing your hips made me wanna die with you. Lover boy, took a long drink at the sunshine. She ain't got no shivers now.
It absolutely caught me off guard at first, but I really love the pre-chorus and the chorus. It's just so catchy. The first half is absolutely a jam, and then it switches mood like so amazingly. Like my jaw dropped to the floor. I forgot this song existed until they dropped the track list, and then I remembered I did this for 8 days. I posted to that song on TikTok every time I felt pretty until Not a Toy drops an album. And here we are! And when I told Branson about it on TikTok Live, he said he remembered that.
I remember that. I totally remember that. That was sick.
That was nice. This song is my favorite on the album. I love this song so much. I was having a bad day at work yesterday, and I went on my lunch, and the first thing I did was listen to this song because I just love it so much. If you listen with headphones, the first part of the second half, when Branson goes,
Take me back, I promise I'll be more supportive.
It like doubles. It sounds like he sang it twice, and then kind of what I did in my Love Me Again cover, except it's the same lyric. Like, he sang it twice and then adjusted the panning so that it's slightly different in each ear. And when he says supportive, it like goes like glitchy. And oh my god, I love glitchy shit in songs. Can we talk about Branson's vibrato? It's very much giving Post Malone. Promise gotta do anything you wish. You told me I was going to. I can't really do it, but it's like so unique. Oh, there it is. The way this song connects to the meaning of the album too, I thought about this at work on Friday. I think it was on Friday. And I was worried I was gonna forget to write it down. I feel so young, I feel like I still have most of my life left, but I'm thinking about who I wanna die with. Oh my god, these men are so smart. Oh no, I lost my notes. Okay, they're back. This song has meaning to me. If you're new to my channel, I am very sentimental about the first song that releases after I become a fan of a band, and Dementor was that song for me. I kind of want to cover this song again because last time I covered it I had COVID. Nobody showed this cover to my vocal coach. I don't know why I did that. If I waited like a couple more days it would have sounded like 5 times better. I also feel like this song is such a jam. I feel like it was kind of overshadowed a little bit because of the success of Nervous.
I don't know what happened here. I tend to talk really fast when I record these videos and then I get tongue-tied or something. What I meant to say was I feel like this song is underrated. I feel like it was overshadowed by the success of Nervous.
It's so good. It's so underrated. It's such a jam. Did I already say that? Probably. I think one of my favorite lyrics in this entire album is, I need a lesson, you're my prophet, no gain and loss shit. The wordplay is just chef's kiss immaculate.
Super irrelevant.
I love and hate that this album is so relatable because I relate to the chorus of this song so much, but I kind of hate it because it's like, they shouldn't have to feel like that. And I know it's like, they're just people and I shouldn't be putting the artist I like on a pedestal, but I mean, I'd feel the same way about my friends. I don't like that the people I like have to go through bad feelings. Is that such a crime? Thought I was invincible, realized I'm invisible. How about stab me in the gut? Cause that would hurt less. You're not invisible to me. I'm sorry. I'll go home. I am home. Not a toy CEOs of not finishing their sentences at the end of songs.
On purpose, how'd you get me so? It don't matter cause it can't be.
I forgot that Branson used a voicemail from his mom at the end of this song. He posted about it on TikTok at one point and then I completely forgot about it and it was this song and I almost cried. I wish this song had the audio file attachment at the end of it in the actual track list because I would have asked Branson this on TikTok Live. Why does this song have the .aif at the end of it? Why does this song have the audio file attachment? I feel like it kind of works, but I want to know why they did it, you know? This song is so pretty melodically, but lyrically, I want to give these guys a hug. This song absolutely threw me for a loop because for the rest of the songs on this album, I could say that they're very meaningful lyrically, but at least I could also say, oh, this song is a jam. This song, like, broke my heart. This album is definitely, absolutely 10 out of 10, no questions asked. I smiled, I cried, I felt all of the emotions. I'm just, wow. So those were my thoughts on Problems by Not a Toy. If you don't listen to them, I would 100% recommend. If you liked this video, like it, comment down below, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, share with your friends, all that crazy, wacky, weird, amazing, fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I never know how to end these things.